What's up? Excuse me. I'm actually just getting the wires together.
We are running a little bit behind, but it's okay.
Good in the hood.
Now I have to light my sage.
So let me.
Oh boy, I'm being tied up.
It's a good tied up.
Oh, you know what?
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? This is Twin Flames Unite, and we are back at it again. And if y'all don't know by now, I'm Chris.
And I'm Alicia. What up? Hey.
What's going on,
What's up? We got
everybody?
Libra Girl. We got Chronicles of, what's that name up there? My sausage fingers.
Chronicles, Libra Jill, Pink Sands.
Pink Sands.
Oh, what's up, Davis?
Shanta.
Yeah.
Hey guys. What's up?
Yeah. Now today, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all are tuning
Chronicles
in.
of a Skinny Gal. I love it.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That is hilarious.
That is wonderful.
Hey, big shout out to Chronicles of a Skinny Girl. Or was it
Gal.
It's
Yeah.
Yes. That channel is hilarious. Definitely. Keep going. Keep doing what you're doing.
Hey. Who's
Buenos
that?
noches.
Eternal light and love. I love that. That's beautiful.
Got
Honeydew in the house. Everybody welcome Honeydew, our moderator.
Yes.
Peace and love.
Peace and love. What's going on?
Okay. So we have a really interesting topic today.
Yes. Today we are going to be touching on the subject of love.
Love for all you mushy folks out there. Because we're mushy.
Yeah. But it's going to be a little bit of a twist.
Hey, Maya, hey girl, what's up?
What's going on? I love seeing the regulars jump in.
Yeah, you guys are so cool.
Today, we're going to be talking about the subject of love. And what is love really? Okay? You know, so many people have a idea of what love is, and a lot of them are right. But we want to help level the playing field of what love is.
Right. So when you guys see it, you can recognize it right away.
Yep. And to kick things off, you know, there's a story that we wanted to tell, or maybe you all have seen the video.
Probably have.
You want to touch on it, or you want me to go into it?
Nah, you tell it real good, baby.
How you know I tell it real good? I ain't
you
never told it before.
You told me. You told me today, and I was like, that sounds so good.
Oh boy. Okay. There's a video of, I believe he's like a rabbi. Is he a rabbi?
Yeah, I think,
Okay.
yeah, he's like a rabbi.
And he touches on a story about fish love. Okay? If y'all have heard the story before, if you've seen the video, raise your hands, no
Say
giveaway. Let us know if you have seen that video, because that's really the basis of what we're talking about today. Yeah,
Honeydew, she got it.
Awesome. Now, in this story that the rabbi says, and I can't say it verbatim, but I'm gonna give you the gist of it. Okay. Fish love, which is something that most people have when they're in relationships. For example, the story that he gave was of a gentleman that went out fishing to get fish. He said, I love fish. And so the guy was like, so you love fish, but you're going to take it out of its natural environment, take it home, cook it up, fry it, and eat it. Is that really love? What it really is self-fulfilling, or taking care of yourself.
Right.
The fish serves a need that you're looking to fill, which is hunger. So in reality, you really don't love the fish. You just love what the fish can do for you.
Right, which is fill your belly. See?
Yeah.
And that, when you take that, little story and you apply it to everyday life, most people, when they're looking to be in a relationship, they look for someone to fulfill their needs, whether it's their emotional needs or their sexual desires or whatever they're desiring. They're actually going outside of themselves and expecting someone to fill or fulfill that need. And once that person does not deliver, then it's a problem.
To the curb.
To the curb, or complaining, but it's because of that fish love. Not really loving someone for, you know, who they really are, but what they can bring or add to your life only and solely. That's it.
Yeah. So it's not about what you can do for that individual, it's about what that individual can do for you.
Right.
And so that's the point that we want to jump into, is the type of love where you pour into somebody else. Now, this is the part that's hard to do if you haven't already filled your own cup.
Right. Somebody said they're glad they found our channel. Welcome to our channel. Welcome,
Oh, yeah.
welcome.
Who's that,
Joey? She's
Yeah.
and correction, I'm a woman, because we probably would think that it's a guy by the name. Thank you for letting us know early.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Peace and love, and welcome to our
Joe.
channel. If there's anyone here that's new, we welcome you to our channel. You're gonna find lots of love here, lots of enlightenment, and we welcome you to subscribe, like, share.
Thumbs up.
Give us, you know, we like our thumbs up, so give us that thumbs up. So welcome aboard, and thank you so much for being here, and thank you for all our day ones, and thank you for all our new subscribers.
Oh wow, what's up, Charles?
Hey Charles, do we have a divine masculine here?
That would be so awesome.
Oh my goodness! Yay for the DMs! Yes.
All right. So, but yeah, just getting back into it, because we're talking about the type of love that you can only really give when your cup is already full. Okay, when you've already filled all of your needs.
Pretty much.
It's kind of like, you know what? It's really like that independent woman movement. I'm not sure if they're still going or not, but it's like when a woman say, I don't need nobody to pay my bill. I got my own bill. I get my nails done. I don't need nobody else to get my nails.
And then they flick their hair, like, you know.
But see, this is on the spiritual tip. This is when you can truly say, I don't need anybody else to love me because I love myself enough.
Right, exactly. You love yourself so much that you're going to share that with someone.
Right.
And then that becomes beautiful because you have something, and so now you're fulfilled, and now you're ready to let someone have that same experience that you're having.
Right.
So that's pretty much what that is. And
Yep.
that's where harmony comes in. You get that harmonious, that water relationship, like Ralph would say. Ralph.
Yeah.
He calls it the Coca-Cola
Yeah,
relationship.
he said there's a Coca-Cola relationship, there's a water relationship, and there's another one. I can't remember which one.
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
another one, but the two main ones that he always talk about is a water relationship, which is what you want to have, because
Yes.
water is easy to digest.
Right.
And everybody knew what Coca-Cola does to the inside, so you don't want a Coca-Cola relationship, according to Ralph Smart.
Yeah.
But that's what he means. So we got some pointers, and we took a little bit of notes because I have my flashcards, so we can just sail on through and just give it to you guys instead of trying to keep, it's a lot going on up here.
Right. Yep. So you ladies first. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, yes, transparency. There we go. So, what is love not? All right, so love is not playing the victim or the blame game. That is not love.
No.
It is actually the opposite. Taking responsibility for our own actions, okay, and owning up. That's love. It's not playing the blame game or playing the victim. And a lot of us, we human, so
Yeah.
we could do that sometimes. But as long as we recognize that that's not love,
Yeah.
that's fine. Love is not selfish. Somebody said love is not selfish.
Yep. It is so true, and I wish I could remember because there's an actual scripture in the Bible. Y'all probably know it. If y'all know it, put it down. But there's a scripture that says what love is, and actually Lauryn Hill put it in one of her songs, which is, and if y'all know Lauryn Hill, she is deep, so that means something.
Deep.
But yeah, it's probably gonna come to me later. But I'm gonna go on to my next point.
You guys points.
Okay, so this is what love is not. Love is not forcing yourself to stay in an unfulfilling relationship. And I mean that is so true because we both have been in unfulfilling relationships, and it left us in down in the dumps.
Empty.
As Sarah would like to say, I feel down in
the dumps. That's what she said the other day. That girl is so funny.
Yeah. So if you're in a relationship that is not fulfilling, that's because you haven't fulfilled your own needs,
right.
And what the person is providing to you is like junk food for your soul, for your heart.
Exactly.
And so to really love yourself, you have to let that go.
Gotta let it go, and which leads us right into my point. Look at you.
Hey, I ain't know.
Okay, so love is not holding on to expectations. And that's really, really deep, guys. Love is not holding on to expectations. Right. Get rid of the expectations. Because my mom told me one time, because she was like, Leisha, you gotta let go of all these expectations that you have. And she said, when you don't expect anything, you could never be disappointed. But
Thanks.
If you do get something, then it's something you can actually get excited about because you wasn't expecting anything in the beginning.
Right.
So you just got to let go of expectations.
Yep. That's a good way to go through it. And shout out to everybody that's just joining in. I just saw we got up to about 30-some people, which is awesome. Yeah. So today, if you're just tuning in, you didn't catch the beginning. We're talking about what love really is.
Yeah.
And to really help define that, we want to jump into the things that love is not.
Right.
Okay, just to kind of catch y'all up.
Put a spotlight on what it's not.
And one of the things that love is
life is sweetness.
And one of the things that love is not love is not conditional. Ooh. It is unconditional.
The opposite.
There you go. Somebody found it.
Oh, somebody. We got a Bible study up in here. We love you.
Yes. So definitely look into that. That is a very...
What was it? It was 1 Corinthians?
1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 13.
Girl, you better. Look at this. The whole thing.
That is a very powerful message in there.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, love is not conditional. Love is unconditional.
Unconditional.
Now what exactly does it mean?
Unconditional is loving someone without conditions. Like, I'm gonna love you up until you get fat, something like that. You putting conditions on the love.
Yeah.
So they'll love you as long as you don't gain 22 pounds.
Oh, they'll love you if you keep making 6 figures.
There you go. You make that 5 figure, I'm gone. Yep. So you can't put conditions.
So as soon as you lose a 0, you lose me.
That's not even funny, but you know how he is.
Yeah, but love is unconditional.
Right.
It doesn't matter if the person... You know what? Okay. Let's be real for a second, right?
Right, keep it real, baby.
Keep it real.
Keep it 100.
Because we still live in this 3D matrix.
In the matrix.
Okay? Now... Okay, I'll try to see how to put this.
Wait. Let me help you. Guys, we are in this world.
But not of it. Right.
That's how you be in the matrix. That's how you navigate this matrix successfully.
Now, one of the things that tie into what we just said about love being unconditional, not conditional, is that for one, you have to be authentic with yourself.
Right.
Okay? Because if you meet somebody and you're in love with them, but they're on the streets, but you don't, like they're homeless, but you're in love with them, but because they're homeless and living on the street, then you're like, oh, I can't do that. This person,
mess up my swag.
Right. Like they're gonna mess up your whole vibe. And you have to be realistic with yourself, because if you really don't want to be in a relationship like that, then don't be in it.
Just keep it real.
So it's
finding that balance.
Yeah, finding the balance.
It's finding the balance, and just being honest with yourself.
Yeah.
The next thing that love is not is jealous. Love is not jealous. It is the opposite. So, and we already discovered where jealousy comes from. Jealousy comes from a lack of self-worth within your own self. So when you see something inside someone else, you're thinking that you're lacking it, so that's how you give birth to jealousy. So again, it goes back to filling your cup first.
Yes.
So that you won't have room for jealousy because your cup is already filled.
Yeah, it's not having that fish love.
Right, exactly.
So it's just some pointers for y'all. I hope this information is
valuable and helpful.
Is valuable. And please forgive us if we're stepping on any toes, but we gotta do what we gotta do.
We just gotta say what we gotta say, and hopefully it's gonna help someone along the way, because this information has helped us, and that's the reason why we're even sharing it. We don't share something that's not helpful to us.
Yep. And this is something that my baby had to really get together with me, or at least help me get together, which is love is not a low vibration, it is the opposite. Because love is a very high vibrational frequency. And if you're vibing low, then it's hard to really give that true love. Because if you're vibrating low, that means that there's some type of lack that's going on.
Some type of attachment.
And in order for you to really truly love somebody in the way that it's supposed to be love, which is more of a selfless type of love, you have to be filled yourself in order. And most of the times when you're filled, you're in high vibrations. But if you're not filled, you're in lower vibrations. So yeah, you want to check that out. Make sure you're
vibrating high. And again, guys, we're human, so we're gonna have days. We're gonna have a little downy Debbie days, Debbie down or whatever days. But it's okay to be there. But as far as living there and staying there, that's when we're gonna encounter issues, and we want to stay in that place.
Yeah, you don't want to reside in low vibrations.
Right. If you dip down, it's cool. Brush yourself off and just come back up again. That's what it's about. Keep rising.
Yeah, it's like that saying, you can fall 10 times, but make sure you get up 11.
I think it's fall 8 times, get up 9, but whatever. It's the same concept.
Same concept.
Same concept.
Tomato.
Okay, the next one, love is not fair. You know what? A lot of people think that the opposite of love is hate, but it's not. It's one and the same coin. It's love and hate is one in the same coin. They're not opposites.
No.
The opposite of love is fear or being indifferent. That's the opposite. Isn't that crazy? Because when you hate something, it's usually a reflection of something that's inside of yourself. That's why you
passion.
Right, and it's still a passion. So it's like you hate what you can't have, or you hate that which you lack. You know, but it's love and hate is one and the same coin. It's just polar opposites, like positive and the negative.
Right.
Polar opposites, but it's love and hate is one and the same coin. It's just fear is the opposite of love, or indifferent. Yeah,
because you have to think about it, and this is for those who have had those hard breakups, right?
Exactly. Good point.
You know, you say you hate that individual, but the only reason that you can hate them is that because you do have so much love for them.
Right, because you probably miss them more. Because how you go from sleeping with someone, being in the same bed, and then all of a sudden I hate you. Like, you know, you really got to think about it some more.
Yeah, because like you said, that the opposite of love is really indifference. Like, if you don't care what happens to this person, if they die in the gutter or if they lose their home, like, and you don't care.
And you just go, that's the opposite of love. Being indifferent. But if you still got that passion, that fire flaming, and it's going and it's keep going, like the Energizer Bunny, you burning buildings and you slashing tires and you burning cars, you still love that person. It's just up to you to be honest with yourself.
Now, red flag, if I had a flag, I'll wave it. If there's somebody in your life who doesn't care if you win or lose, get them out of your life, because they don't love you.
And tonight will be the perfect time to do so, because it's the full moon. And so when we have full moons, these are really good times to detox.
And let it go.
You know, things and people and entities out of your life that's no longer serving you, and helping you get to that next level as far as rising up. Something is weighing you down, tonight will be the best time to do cord cuttings and get rid of it.
All right. And we're getting close to the end of our cards, our notes. So if y'all have any questions or something you want to touch on that's in reference to what we're talking about, definitely drop those comments down below.
Yes.
But our next one is love is not something you ignore. Okay? And you gotta, that goes back to what Baby just mentioned as far as being indifferent.
Yeah.
If somebody's indifferent, like they're pretty much ignoring you, okay? Which means that they don't love you or you don't love yourself. Because that was one of the things that we worked on as well, is that we felt like to some degree we were ignoring each other.
Right. I had that problem in the beginning. Like I used to feel like you're ignoring me, but really I was ignoring my damn self. I had to really come to terms with it and really give myself a wake up call. And somebody had a question, baby. My sausage fingers, baby. You know how. Oh, somebody said you guys have to be the most beautiful couple I have ever laid. Oh my God, you're gonna make me cry. Don't do that. Oh,
I believe that I have met my twin, but it
became complex for me, and I could use a bit. Oh,
right. Now to last name Marsh.
Minor.
I'm not sure how.
I think it's Minor. Yeah.
Yeah. For anyone who is on this live right now and you would like to do a one-on-one session with us where we can help you work through some stuff.
Right.
If you look in the description, if you exit out of the live chat, you'll see in the description that there is a link in there where you can book a session with Leisha and I.
Yeah.
And we can go through those issues. We can work through them, see what's going on, see what things, we can help you connect the dots so that it makes things a lot easier for you to navigate through this matrix.
Because we could give you like pointers now, but it'll be kind of hard to really dissect because everyone's situation is different. Or we can give you some like broad pointers that you can work on. Now, as far as letting go of expectations, the way that I went about doing it, because I used to have so much expectations from other people. But my mom, she is a very wise woman. She used to always tell me that, everybody is not like you. And I think that's where our expectation comes from the most, is that we compare people to us. Like say for instance, you're in a relationship with someone and you're complaining and saying, oh, you never do this, that, and the third. And I always do this, that, and the third. But we have to always remember that we were raised differently. We might have similarities, but everybody has different goals. They have different aspirations. They have different ideas of what love is. Some people really don't even know what love is. So we're holding that expectation based off of what we have experienced in this life, and they might not have the same experience that we have. So that's why it's a good idea to kind of let go of the expectations. And if you're going to love someone who they are in the space that they're in, you have to make a conscious decision to do so and to keep it real. If you know that that's something that you're able to do at this point, then you have to also keep it real with them and let them know. If you want to revisit them at a different time, maybe 2-3 years down the line when they might have picked up on some stuff. But just keep it real with them.
And you know what? That actually reminds me of I wouldn't say so much a story, but it's because it's actually something that happened. I'm gonna take y'all back a few years, probably about four years ago, maybe. I don't know, but it was close to the end of my marriage, right? Okay, this was probably the point that set off a light bulb in my head. And we were sitting down, my ex and everything. We were trying to figure out why we love each other, right? And I was like, "You crazy? What are you talking about? I love you because this, and this."
Right.
But she pointed out that all the stuff that I mentioned benefited her. Well, benefited me. Right? And I was sitting up thinking like,
I got a point there.
Like,
wait a minute now.
Like, I seriously couldn't think of something that would convince me that the reason why I loved her. And I was like, oh, damn.
That hit hard.
Because, like, when it comes to Leisha, like, I can pour into her. I can help uplift her. There are things that I can do for her that she can't do for herself.
Yeah.
And
Beautiful thing.
in that past situation, I was like, damn, we probably do need to cut this off because you can't come up with a reason why you love me other than it benefiting yourself and vice versa.
Vice versa. That's deep. Sometimes we got to ask ourselves hard questions we really don't want to know the answers to, but we need to know the answers to it.
Right.
So you got to put your big girl panties or your big boy jockeys and briefs. You got to pull it up. Somebody got a question.
Oh yeah, we got a couple of
questions that came up.
Popped up here. Let's see. Now, is sending love to your twin helpful or
concentrating? No, that's helpful. If you're sending love to someone, that is very helpful and that's very beautiful.
Yes, and that's Libra girl.
Libra girl, yes, go on, send that love.
And Chronicles of a Skinny Girl.
Skinny gal, you gotta get it right.
I think I met my twin, but could be wrong.
She could be wrong. Hey, meditate, girl, meditate.
Meditate on that, because once you connect with Source, once you connect with your higher self, God, whatever you may call it, you will get the answer. And just like my baby, like they told her that I was coming. And they gave her signs.
I got the signs. And I didn't even know what twin flames really was at the time. That's what's crazy. It's like we really realized it when we got together, like 2-3 months into the relationship. But I got warning that he was coming from spirit. So just connect with yourself. Like I'm talking about, guys, when you do some serious soul work, some serious integration, some serious shadow work. I'm talking about crying, doing all types of healing, going to therapy. I went to therapy. I have my therapist now. I have her for 2 years, and she's amazing, spectacular. Did some great things in my life. And once you really start going on that journey, journey within, you will start to uncover parts of yourself that you didn't even know was there. Like I didn't even know I could make jewelry from copper and silver. I had no idea I could do that.
Yeah. And for those of y'all who want to know how Leisha got the signs, definitely check out the video that we did before about how we met. And This Is Us. If you go back and look at those 2 videos, that will answer all of your questions about how we met, what was the separation phase, all of that. We dove deep into
really deep. And back to, just want to touch base while we still have a lot of you here. We spoke about the webinar on yesterday, and today we just want to remind you that the webinar that we're going to be doing is it's going to be for the 1st and the 15th of every month. This first one that we're going to be doing on September the 1st is about clearing blockages, spiritual blockages. That's what we're going to be focused on. My baby and I, we did that session for ourselves. It took us I took about 2 hours. It took about maybe same amount of time, 2 hours, to really go through and dissect those blockages and where they actually came from and how are they holding us back. And we discovered some stuff about ourselves. It was mind-blowing.
Yeah.
So the first webinar that we're going to be doing is about clearing spiritual blockages. And I really think that you guys can benefit from it. And we'll probably put it on our Instagram when it's ready, but it's going to be for September the 1st.
Yeah, we're gonna I will have the link out between tomorrow and Friday.
Right.
So if y'all are on our Instagram account, which is twinflame_unite, or if you follow us, if you're a subscriber on our YouTube channel, you'll see it when we post it on the community board as well. So we're gonna post it everywhere. It's gonna be on YouTube, it's gonna be on Facebook, it's gonna be on Instagram. We may even tweet about it.
We might Twitter about it. But I definitely think that this is something that could be like, if you haven't started doing any type of shadow work yet, this will be perfect. If you've already started doing your shadow work, this will be perfect for you. It'll just only allow you to go back to childhood blockages that bled into your adult life, and that's just right there, and you can't even figure out where it's coming from because you got to go back to the root. So we're going back, we're going to do some work in the webinar.
And somebody asked what was the name of the video. The name of the video is, if you go back and look through our list while I'm having a deja vu, if you go back and look through the list of videos that we've already completed, you'll look for This Is Us, and then you'll look for How We Met.
2 beautiful videos.
Which is funny because there's actually, back when I used to watch TV, those were my 2 favorite shows. This Is Us and How We Met.
Oh! Yeah. Somebody asked a question about some tarot reading.
When it comes to tarot reading, it's best for you to search for somebody that you vibe with, because when it comes to tarot cards, I mean, they can be hit and miss.
Right.
But if you ever check out, what's our girl, Love Tarot?
No. Lotus Love.
Lotus Love
555.
Is it 555?
Lotus Love 555 on Instagram.
Yeah, Lotus Love.
Yeah.
555. She does awesome.
She really
readings.
does. She really does.
Yes.
She's on Instagram. You guys can get a tarot reading from her. Also, if you want to do a reading with us, we do readings also. Our readings are more specialized, so if you want to do one with us, you're more than welcome to. But if you want a tarot reading specifically, definitely go to Lotus Love 555. She's also on YouTube.
Yeah, she's on YouTube as well. And to Honeydew, we have one video that we recommend for everybody as far as when it comes to cord cutting. It is a beautiful meditation, and it's in our playlist for cord cutting.
It is. Check out the playlist, and because cord cutting is something that you want to take very seriously, and you want to be very careful about how you cut cords, because I know a lot of people like to cut cords, and with the gangster scissors, I'm gonna cut these cords, and cut it with anger and stuff like that. That's not how you want to cut your cords. You're just creating more karma for yourself.
Right.
So whenever you cut in cords, you always want to cut it with love and light and gratitude.
Yes.
Those things are so imperative when you're cutting cords.
Yeah, and when you say with gratitude, you want to thank them for the lessons that they helped you to learn.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, that's what you want to look for. But yeah, Honeydew, it's in the playlist. I wish I could remember which playlist it's in, but if you search through those, you'll be able to find it.
It's in there, cord cutting. It's the only cord cutting one that we have, because that's one of the best cord cutting videos that we have ever seen.
Yes.
And it really does work. It brings you a lot of peace and harmony.
Right. Now I'm gonna jump. Well, I got one left. How many you got?
I got a couple.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say my last card. So love is not inconsiderate, but it is consideration. Yeah. So, and when we say being inconsiderate, of course, it's not thinking about the other person's feelings.
Right.
Like, I can't just go out and hang out with the boys, which I pretty much cut all the boys out, to be honest. But hypothetically, like, I can't just go out and hang out with the boys and just go out and party and stuff and then just leave her at the house.
Right.
That's not being considerate.
Considerate, right.
So you have to be, if you love somebody, you got to be considerate of their feelings.
Exactly. And I can't just go and cook food and sit down and be like, what up? So how was your day? And I'm just there like, this is good. Ooh, boy, this veggie burger is delicious. Oh, this shake is awesome. So what you did today? Like, that would be inconsiderate.
Right.
So you definitely want to pay attention to the person that you love and take their feelings into consideration by your actions.
Right.
All right, which is going to lead me into my next point. So my next point, guys, is love is not just a feeling, because a lot of people get caught up in feelings. Oh, my feelings, and I feel like I love him, and I feel like I love her. My feelings. And everybody forgets about the actions.
And you know what? I got to add one more thing in there.
Go on, baby.
Love is not just a word. So many people just say, I love you. They just throw that out there like Skittles. Just saying it is not enough.
Right.
Just feeling it is not enough.
Right.
You have to act on it.
Because
love is an action.
I was just about to say, love is an action word. It is an action word. It's not a noun. It's an action word.
Yep.
It's something you do. So you got to do stuff. All right. So the next one, love is never unempathetic, or how you say, baby? Is it unempathetic? Yeah, unempathetic.
Yeah, I guess that's how you say it.
I guess. Well, we just
But-
made up
but-
a word.
but you-
if
but you know-
that's not it. It's showing empathy.
Yes, love shows empathy.
Yes, that means that you're able to put yourself in someone else's position
Mm-hmm.
and feel for them.
Yeah,
That's love.
like for the being considerate. Like if you know, like Leisha, like you know, if you came home and I had food and you didn't have food,
Oh,
you
it's
know
war.
how.
It's war. It's war.
You know,
But
so
they fight there and they fight.
yeah, so you have to be able to put yourself in somebody else's shoes, which would make the world a better place.
It really
if,
would.
If you could actually put yourself in somebody else's shoes.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And guys, love is not misunderstandings, okay? But it's accepting other people's differences.
Mm.
So instead of trying to argue down, oh, you did this, you did that, or whatever have you, it's best to come to some kind of mutual ground, right? And instead of having the misunderstanding, means bad. So bad understandings, right? You wanna understand each other's differences, because we're not always gonna see eye to eye.
No.
It's pretty rare that somebody will see eye to eye 100% of the time, and if they do, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
But it doesn't always work like that. But it doesn't mean that people are not allowed to have different perspectives.
Right.
And so when you can have an understanding for someone else's perspective outside of yours, that's love.
Yep.
Yes, love is a choice.
It actually is. It is so, and so is happiness.
Happiness
Just
is a
that-
choice.
Add that into that
Mhm.
because it's so many times people get into a situation and they let the situation dictate how they feel or
Right.
how they're going to act. So, yeah, it's a choice.
It's a choice.
Because it's hard to not slap somebody in the face when they just slapped you, but there's a choice. You can slap them back, or you can just turn the other cheek.
You see my Marshawn? What's up, Marshawn? Everybody, Marshawn is in the house.
There we go.
Everybody say hi to Marshawn. She's here.
Oh boy,
My sweet Marshawn.
And we got one last card here. Yeah, I took it from her, so
He did. I was saying too much. How what's his name? Say Michael Jordan in the mic.
Yeah. No, Kobe in the mic.
Kobe in the mic.
Okay, so love is not needing, but wanting.
Right. So it's not that neediness.
Mhm.
Like, how some people are just really needy. I mean, sometimes I can get really needy. But that's because I'm spoiled.
Yeah, and and that comes with the part of for me being authentic.
Yeah.
Because in some shape, form, or fashion, that feels a need for me to be able to provide for her.
Yeah.
So, hey.
Yeah, I'm spoiled rotten, guys. Like
Oh, yeah, she's well.
Oh, thank you so much.
See, Chronicles of, man, everybody go subscribe to her channel right now. Go to that channel and subscribe. You can click on her.
That is such a
thing
blessing.
And subscribe.
Thank you.
Yes.
We'll make sure and put that towards our new laptop so we're not shaking the we don't keep shaking up the camera
Yes,
on the
yes.
phone.
Much love, much love. Let's see. Can you be over affectionate with a twin flame versus versus anyone else you ever
Yes, you
been
can.
with? Oh yeah.
Yeah, we are over. Like, we are just like,
Oh, yeah.
we are sickening.
Walking
Like,
hand in hand,
You listen.
hip to hip.
Wait, some people come around us, they leave. I think that's why we don't got a lot of friends, because they're disgusted by us. Like, it's sickening.
Yeah,
So yeah,
it really is.
that is definitely possible that you could be overly affectionate. And
Mhm.
I mean, this world is such a miserable place, guys. We need that. I mean,
Yeah.
we need that over affectionate to push off on people around us, because some people are really need that extra stuff that's bubbling over that we give off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Marshawn, I want to thank you so much for reminding us about the conference that's
Yes.
coming up in
November.
in 3 months.
What are we in? What are we in?
We're in August.
September, October. 3 months. There you
Yep.
go.
Yeah, in 3 months we will be joining together once again down in Sarasota, Florida.
I can't wait.
And y'all definitely want to be there because on November the 11th there's going to be a beautiful ceremony that's
Oh
going
my
down
goodness, going
on
down.
the beach.
Going down.
Okay, and you know what, y'all forgive me. I keep forgetting to put the link in the description. That's my bad. I'm gonna go back through and I'm gonna put the link in the description so that y'all can book for.
The Sarasota.
Yes.
Marshawn said something really important. She
Which
said,
one?
"Can you? No, you just.
Oh, that one?
Yeah. Can you?
Talk about neutralizing the energy when he feels frisky
Ooh.
and he
Made you feel frisky, or do you supposed to feel the opposite of it?"
that's going back to being authentic with what you want. In my opinion, okay?
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, because if you want to be frisky. But if you don't want to be frisky, that was like I was telling our daughter Sarah today. She, of course, playing with her brother, and she put on like this Iron Man suit.
Oh boy.
And she was talking about how hot it was, and she really didn't want to put it on. But she was like, but then if I don't put it on, I don't get to play with Manny. And I was like, well, if you don't want to put it on, Sarah, you don't have to put it on.
Right.
Because with you putting on that suit is you being inauthentic with yourself. And you're lying to yourself. And at this age, you need to learn to start saying no to things that you really don't want to do. Because when you get older, it's gonna be a lot easier for you to say yes to something that you really don't want to do.
Exactly, because you never accepted that program. See, and that's when we're going back to the childhood with these programs. And let's say she never had anyone to interject and to shed some light on that. Then she'll take that into her teenage years. Then she'll take it into her adult life. And then she'll just be like, everybody keeps stomping all over me. I'm tired. I'm drained. Everybody keeps wanting me to help them. All these narcissists around me. And that came all the way from the childhood up to the adulthood. And that's where a lot of our situations start from the childhood. But we didn't have anyone to interject.
Yes.
So we just carried it on out to the adult life.
Yep. Thank you so much, Marshawn, putting the email out there.
Oh, Marshawn, we love you so much.
Yes. So yeah, we got a lot going on for y'all because, like we said, we're here full time. We're diving in deep to help y'all. We have our webinars. You gotta excuse me, y'all. We're doing our webinars, which we're gonna be doing on the 1st and the 15th of every month.
Every month.
And I think we pretty much came to the decision that the price for the webinar is going to be $44.44.
Right, and the webinar is probably going to be about maybe an hour and a half, because it's guys, we're going to be doing work, okay?
Yes.
So we are going to be doing work. This is going to be called shadow work. Everybody always asking, what is shadow work? How do you do shadow work? This webinar is going to allow you to do that shadow work, and you will be doing it with a group of people. You'll be doing it with us. So you're going to have support doing your shadow work.
Yes.
So it's going to be a beautiful thing. I have to do my shadow work by myself.
See, y'all get it special because we both did our shadow work alone. But we are willing to put in our energy because we're doing an energy exchange here, if y'all know it or not. We're putting in our energy to help you along the path to make it a little bit easier for you because it's not easy.
It's really not.
But with having somebody that's right there holding your hand through it, it makes it just a little bit easier to get through.
Exactly, and to point out stuff because sometimes you can miss stuff. And sometimes we could self-destruct. Like, we might be like, oh, no, nah. When your other side is really saying, yeah. So somebody had a question. Perfect. Is this for each webinar?
Yes, it is for each webinar. It's going to be $44.44. I'm going to have the link, like I said, put out by either tomorrow or the latest by Friday. And we're going to blast it on all of our social media.
We will.
And one note that you brought up is that if you have a group of people that want to tune in on this, I mean, feel free. We're not going to say you can't have
if you have someone and you want them to come with you and you want them to
Right.
tune in, then you can bring someone, let them tune in,
Yeah.
because this shadow work is really, it's good stuff. It uncovers so many things that we forgot about. Like, our subconscious tries to protect us, and it'll bury stuff from us, but the actions are going to be there. You
Yep.
can't bury the actions because it's going to try to come out. But the actual events, you would think that it's buried. So we're going to help you to uncover it. Then you're going to realize why you're acting this way, or why is this not going this way? Why am I not manifesting?
And Marshawn, we appreciate you for doing the work to try to get Ralph connected with us.
Is she really doing that?
I truly believe she is. If you're able to make that happen, because we jump on his lives.
We love Ralph.
On Instagram every once in a while, and we try to get him to respond
Right,
and,
well,
and
he's
talk
busy.
with us. But
He's always in Hawaii, and then
he's always traveling.
London.
Yeah. Big up to Ralph. We all love Ralph.
Yeah,
so.
I love Ralph.
Yes.
I mean, the days when I was so lonely on this journey, in the beginning, my very beginning, my awakening phases, if I didn't have Ralph to listen to, I would have thought I was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Exactly.
Because he really helped to solidify a lot of my feelings, a lot of what I was going through. And I'm so grateful. If you guys are new on your awakening journey, you really don't have anyone to talk to, Ralph is his channel really does help a lot of people.
Yes. Appreciate you, Marshawn. That's why we love you. That's why we love you. But I think we pretty much covered everything that we're going to cover on this one.
Yes.
We want to thank you all so much for tuning in.
We really do.
And thank you so much for the donation. You
thank
are so
you
awesome.
so much.
I'm telling y'all, for real, her channel is funny as hell. So check it out. So that's us.
That's us. That's it. We just wanted to come in and give you guys some information and come in to see how everyone is doing and to let you know about the webinar. And also, guys, Third Eye Apparel is up and running. We did a little revamp. We're still working on it. If you guys want to get some of our Twin Flame shirts on Third Eye Apparel, be our guest.
Yep.
My jewelry is up there. I'm still working on my new line for my new jewelry, for my crystals. It's on Third Eye Apparel.
Yep.
But yeah, that's it. If anyone have any questions about what we said, about the love, the fish love.
Yeah, you got probably 2 minutes to put a question in. Whoever going to be the first one to jump in, we're going to jump on that last question. And one other quick thing is that we do have 2 new shirt designs that were done on the website on Third Eye Apparel. And one of them is actually my favorite. It's called Sigil Magic.
Thank you, Charles.
One of the shirts is called Sigil Magic. And sigils kind of get a bad rep sometimes.
They really do.
Because a lot of people demonize it, but in actuality, it's just like a knife. You can use a knife to cut a cake, or you can use a knife to cut a person.
Exactly.
Same thing with sigils. But I actually created my own little sigils.
So cute.
For like happiness, love, peace, rich.
Yeah.
If you take a look at the shirt, you'll see the sigils that I made, which is a simple way to make it. We actually got the information on how to make the sigils from another YouTuber. I can't remember her name right now.
I think it's Pretty Boss.
Yeah, Pretty Boss.
Pretty Boss TV.
Pretty Boss. She showed a way of making a sigil. Of course, you got sigil wheels and all that stuff, but those sigils were made off of the information that Pretty Boss gave, and so y'all can take a look at it, see if you like it. Yeah.
Somebody said something about feeling pretty crazy. It's a full moon, sweetie.
Oh yeah.
Eternal light and love. It's a full moon, so if you're feeling crazy, you're right in alignment. So,
because believe me, my emotions right now, you would, boy.
Oh, and you don't have many people to talk to. That's very, very common. Like when you're waking up, when you're on this spiritual journey, there is not a lot of people that you can really express these feelings to. So that can get a little bit overwhelming. If you want to talk to us at any time, we do have a one-on-one
Session.
in the description that
Yep.
you can book with us, and we'll be more than happy to, sit down and do a one-on-one with you. If you want to do a natal chart reading, we'll be more than happy to go in
Yep.
and do that natal chart reading for
Yeah.
you and with you.
And that's another beautiful thing. Thank you so much, Brianna Gray, because you are so correct. Our community is here for each
Right,
other.
exactly.
We've seen it time and time again when people are commenting. One of the
Yes.
other subscribers comes in, gives some support, gives some type of advice, shows some love.
Yeah.
That's what our community is about.
Yeah, not just
So,
for us only.
yeah.
You guys connect within the chat because this is a community. We come on the live.
Just to facilitate.
Exactly, but then there is a whole community that's in the chat that you guys can connect with. You can share information, and because your vibe will attract your tribe. So this is a
Yes.
tribe right now. We are a tribe.
Yeah.
So anyone in the comments, if you're feeling like you don't have anyone to talk to right now, talk to somebody in the comments, exchange emails or whatever have you.
Yep.
Support each other. That's what we're here to do. We're here to support each other on this journey, because sometimes it gets lonely.
Yep. And if y'all are real fancy with YouTube, you'll learn how you can add people and you can actually send chats. That's for the technical stuff. I can't go into that, but there is a way that you can chat on YouTube with other subscribers.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
yeah, definitely check that out. But yeah, we gotta head out, y'all, because we got another early morning.
We gotta get up at 5 o'clock. We're trying to do yoga. We're trying to eat healthy and drink these juices with spirulina and stuff like that.
Yep.
And I got my Thrive patch on. You see my Thrive? I'm thriving. See, this is my vitamins. I wear my vitamins. Y'all need some Thrive? Hit me up. I'll get you some Thrive. But this is what I take. I take my Thrive, and it gives me energy, helps my skin to look good and stuff, keep me young. Because, guys, I'm 50. I am going to be 50 in a few years. I'm lying. It's a lying.
All right. But y'all, we're out once again. If you want to book a session, look in the description down below. Click on the link. Book a session with us, and we'll do that one-on-one
Want to do that one-on-one with Chris and Leisha.
All right. We love y'all.
Love you guys. Peace.
Peace out.